Damn it, I don't think that music is coming through over here. I don't think I got any music here. Let's try that other thing. Where's that other thing? Are the blurps where I don't hear blurps either? I'm not hearing blurps either. Okay, now the music's coming through. Damn it. I don't know what happened. We had blurps working. We had blurps working by the end of last stream. They were working. It was there. There it is. There it is. I heard it. Maybe my mic is down. I mean my headphones. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. No blurpage. I heard it that time. I heard it. It's kind of quiet. I don't know why it's so quiet. Go XR. No, am I doubling? Now there's echo on your voice. Okay, there we go. How's that? So that echo, I don't know how, there we go. No echo. That should work. How's that going? Yeah, I was paused. I had the game paused. And hello, Mr. Robert Harrison over there. Thank you for the happy Tuesday. Music is going and you are echoing real bad. I'm echoing real bad, so I should be better now. I unechoed myself. The echo music is going. Music is kind of loud. Let me see where I'm at. Yeah, okay. Let me put it down there. There we go. That should be better. The music is going to go off soon because now I'm good. Okay. Oh, yeah, the blurps are not coming through right. I don't know why that is. Of course. We had this problem at the beginning of last stream, and then suddenly it was fixed. Suddenly it was fine. Oh, I see what's going on. Because they're in the OBS studio is in a weird spot. OBS studio is coming through there. Why isn't it coming through there? Sorry, I'm still figuring stuff out. Put that over there. Would that help? I hope so. I don't know if that worked. It might have. Still no blurpage. Okay, we should have more blurpage now. Should have blurpage. Should, still no blurpage. Oh, man. I'm going to try something out in the background here, behind the scenes. Well, behind the scenes of blurpage. Might take a second. I haven't logged in for a while. See how this goes. Be right there. How about those sim sounds? Those sound very loud to me. I'm turning that down a little. Okay, we go here. Log in. And I should be able to copy the blurps that we didn't hear. Okay, you can hear me, right? You can hear my voice. Watch the video on SteelSeries GG and got it to work. Big deal. Yeah, isn't it nice? Isn't it nice when it works? And it is kind of it's a little bit complicated, not as complicated as some of the other things that I've tried to use, but more complicated than GoXLR. Which I would like to use. That is very simple. Nope, still no blurb. Oh, that totally should have been there. Wait a minute. I have to reload the blurps page. There it is. I am now going to test some of the blurps. Create Twitch channel points, Discord bots, my library. Let me go there. Okay, I just heard something very quietly. I think it needs to be in a different page. It keeps setting itself to a bad page, or a quiet page. Nope, that is not working. Oh, that's crazy. I have sound on my mic. I have sound here on my desktop. Where are the blurps supposed to be going? Blurps are here. Let me just check their settings. I don't think I can set them any different way. Sound-wise, that should be fine. It's coming through there. I know that some other people had problems with the blurps, but I don't know if it's the same thing. Let's try this one. No, I can't hear it at all. And is that because of that? Let me check this out. Hey, thanks for your patience. Welcome. It's Flights with Joel Tuesday. Helicopters, the Red Heron Sim Pilot group flight. Please stand by. Also, oh, I see what the problem is. Why is that? That's cranked down like that. The entire device is cranked way down. Oh, that is the wrong thing. Okay, hold on a second. It's of course it's me. That is in gaming. That's microphone, sample, series, OGS, sonar, chat, media. Is it supposed to be that? I set my, can you still hear me? I set this up wrong. Oh no, now I got nothing. Shoot. Am I still, no, I'm still coming through. I'm still coming through. And I should have blurps now. Because I think I set it up right. Damn it. Damn it. So default, okay. There it is. That's back to how it should be. Okay. Oh, I know why I'm not hearing my blurps. I know why I'm not hearing the blurps that I am playing. Now I get it. Because I'm playing them off the internet. So now I can hear them. There it is. There's one.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Because the way the sound is coming in. So now we can hear those, but my music is going to be... until I turn the music down.
Get to the chopper!
Now that's weird, because that came through a different one. And so we should have heard it there. Did you hear those? I heard them. I heard the blurps now. Still troubleshooting. You usually don't do this on Tuesday. Wait a minute, it's Troubleshooting Tuesday. Okay, sometimes we do this on Tuesday. Sometimes it happens. I wanted to get the sound better because despite the fact that I have a floating lady in front of the helicopter. Hey, there's Red Heron. There it is.
Why do you have to be mad?
There we go. Now it's coming through. But the volume is low. Yeah, I'm not sure why that is. It's a little bit...
Now, what I have for your starter today is a potato-encrusted scallop with lobster foam. And we're going to top that with some nice cream fraiche.
That was better. So maybe it's the individual blurps. Some of them are low volume. I've got it. They're set where they're supposed to be, and their volume is crankaged. It's kind of cranked up. Volume good now. Okay, I don't know what... I didn't actually change anything. This happened last time. This happened the last time. Now, I am in the 407 only because...
Alert! Cobra N has entered the airspace.
Nice. Just blurp it. Just turn your headphones up a little bit. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm in the 407 because I discovered when I was looking for something else that Echo 19 has done a sound pack for the 407. If we go inside, it'll be nice and quiet. And it's quite impressive. Now, do you see these little things I'm getting? I got that the last time I started the sim, and then it cleared up after a bit. That, I would think, would be a video card problem. I've been doing a lot of driver switching. The last time I put the drivers in, I did it in the right way. I cleaned them very good. But this still might be something to do with the drivers. But when I was testing out the 210, I had to grab the 210 because I love I loved what I was seeing. And it's amazing, but that's another stream. So when I was testing that out, I had this same issue. And then it went away. It just got better. This is, can you guys still see me as a 407? Let me switch over to here. Also, oh, that switched quick. Oh, I'm in a truck, but at least you can see me as a 407. I put that truck there to hide in. I'm hiding in a truck. And that camera, for some reason, I don't know what, maybe you did something on your end, but the Red Heron cam seems smoother now. It seems much, much smoother. We are going to see if this sim volume is loud enough. I think it is. So you can hear some of these sounds. Once I start, I might have to jump back in on the runway to get the helicopter to work right, because the startup seems to be buoyant. I don't know if the startup is breaking it or if it's just more broken than it was before. Obviously, if you're in 2020, you have the ability to have a fantastic 407. What you would expect. It's the interwebs. Oh, okay. That's kind of what I suspected. That's kind of what I suspected. I actually did get an upgrade, a free upgrade to my internet, but it's not really any faster. It's the same. It is the same. Yeah. Let's see. So what am I doing? I am ready to go. Got my headphones on. I got my coat on. Oh, we're checking out some of City Update 11. That's why it's free. Checking out some of City Update 11. And listen to these sounds. Oh, listen to this. You hear that? I don't know if you've got the old one. Now the thing is, I'm not going to recommend these because of what they're for. But everything sounds so solid. Actually sounds like it's echoing to me. Do I have this going into two places now? No. Okay. All good. Oh, I'm on Red Heron camera. Whoops. Here. This is what we hear. That's what you're hearing. No, it just kind of echoes to the cockpit. Position light, anti-collision light, battery's on, the horn is off. All these things do work. What doesn't work is the throttle. The throttle doesn't work at all. So I'm going to leave that in the off position. And I'm going to hit the starter. Until it shuts off. Yeah, I just held it until it's shut off. And now it should start. The lady's getting... Well, she's just under it, isn't she? She is just under it. Drive off or something. Oh, that's the truck. I can't see the truck. I get it. I can't see the truck because I'm parked inside it. This parking space did say unknown. Did say that. Now, as you can see, my throttle is off, but it's going to go all the way up to start, full start. Landing lights. You can still hear the switches. And alt strobe is not needed. We don't need those. All good. All good. Yep, that's what we're almost there. Almost got to start. So we're going to go through some of the City Update 11. Let me know if this might be too loud. I might need to switch things up. And when I do, it might screw everything up. Sound-wise. We will see. Oh, there we go. So I've got a full start. Doesn't matter where this is. Doesn't matter. The only way you can do it's just silly. I don't think that's how... I think that's a recent mess up. It slides along the ground, which doesn't seem right. And let me put this on. Oh, it's that one. Put those through there. Put my flight plan in here. This is the CT210. It's the same as the other one. It only changes your avionics, but that's for another flight. Let me say this all day. Flight planner. And let's throw in my flight. Yeah, doesn't it sound good? It just irks me because this helicopter, the 407 by the same developer in P3D, which I actually paid for, it didn't come with the game. It was fantastic. You know, P3D was not quite as high on the realism as this, but the 407, everything worked mostly. The throttle worked. It was very good. The needle split, that's my little pet peeve thing. My long standing, no one's listening pet peeve. Hey! Speaking of pet peeve, I didn't go to Flight Sim Expo, partly because I didn't realize Microsoft wasn't going to be there, but since this is my main thing that I do, I thought, well, they're not listening anyway. Energizer, evening. Are we excited for July being the month of the helicopters? Is July the month of the helicopters? Oh, yes. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yes. Very excited. And I was even, because there's nothing out yet, I had to get the Echo 19 sound pack for the 407. Because none of those great helicopters have come out yet. So we've got, this woman really wanted to hear the sound pack close up. She wanted to see what Echo 19 was doing. It's quite an improvement. Quite an improvement. And I thought the sounds were, okay for this. We got 086, MH60, and the Gazelle. And wasn't there something else? Oh, yeah, the C76++. Is that right? H225 updates. And a little bit closer, you give her a haircut. I know. No, she's low enough. Look at that. She's plenty low enough. Let's get closer and see. And see, I barely touched the throttle and it took off. So I'm gonna actually start on the runway to see if any of this is better. If it's better when I start with it all started up, because I think it is. Like, see the torque? It doesn't do anything. And yeah, I'm barely lifting the collective. I'm in the air. So I'm going to try starting with it. Start it up. It shouldn't take long. Ha ha! What did he just say? It shouldn't take long. What am I thinking of? The C76++ is a... Come on, you guys know this. You're helicopter dudes. It's the... What's Sikorsky? I'm going to have to go to my Discord to figure this out. It's from Cow and Sim. The latest from Cow and Sim. Not a Cessna, which was fun. I say the Cessna is a really fun helicopter. But I'm trying to... Now, where's their Discord? Some of these people with their Discords, they kind of hide them. Because their logo is too slick. It's too slick, and I forgot what it looks like. Oh, he's one of the newest ones. There he is. It is the... Hello, somebody has said by now in chat. But, oh, it's not kind of split out so I can see. It's not totally split out so I can see what's going on. I'm not even finding it anywhere. Where? There it is. It is the... Oh, it just says S76C++. It's not saying that it is a... Oh, come on. Is that a Skorsky? Skorsky? Is that a Sikorsky? When I hear C and plus plus, I just think code. I know, and that's what it's like. They named it after code. They named it after code. Isn't that hilarious? This sounds pretty sweet, doesn't it, Robert Harrison on YouTube? It sounds nuts. It is much better. I will keep the sound down for a moment. I mean the music. We'll turn it back up. It also is launching this month, supposedly, full feature revealed. Am I, like, is anyone surprised, like, didn't know about this? Let me throw this up on the browser. Is there anyone that did not know about this? This is another exciting release. So we're getting, like, what did we just say? The OH6, the 60. I thought there was another one in there. And this. Oh, the Gazelle. And the Gazelle. So 4 helicopters in 1 month. And I just spent more money yesterday, I think it was, than I have spent on the sim in a long, long time. Just because of things not working like I hoped. So in buying a sound pack and a plane in the same day, I did get the 210 almost immediately. Oh, you got to turn that off or people are going to get weird. There we go. Sim volume just a touch loud. Thank you. So this is where I would fly it offline. I would fly it here. We will crank that down to this area. We want to be able to hear me blabbing. Want to be able to hear me blabbing away. And we'll leave that in here just for our first little flight. So our first place we're going is where we are is Microsoft Flight Simulator Update 11, which covers Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, Long Island, Rhode Island. So we're in Rhode Island, which is Providence, established in 1636. This is one of the oldest cities in the modern U.S. We have much, much older places, but I'll just say European cities. It's the capital and most populous city in the state, Providence, along with the city of Cranston and Morwick, which you won't really notice the difference because they're just next to it. We've done this before. I just thought I would do it again, and then we're going to fly down through the tip of Long Island, which has... We're going to fly to Manhattan. We're going to fly to the tip of Long Island, which has... I think we're skipping Jersey. Where to go? Where to go? Thumbing through here to see Central Jersey, New York City, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Long Island East End. There's a light out there, and historic villages, colonial architecture, maritime vistas. Update includes Southampton, which is one of the, I think, nicest Hamptons. And the Aerostar just came out too. I think I needed excuse to presenting my other half now. Okay. Oh, so I'm gonna just try this because what I'm not seeing any gauges. Like that torque gauge should be at 50-60%. I don't think starting on the runway will help. Does anyone have an opinion there? Is it going to make any difference? Also, the throttle no longer works, which I remember it working. I do recall the throttle working. If I... Oh, there's the clunk sound of the skids. That's similar. If I go down all the way, nothing. Nothing. That should shut the engine off. So, I'm going to jump out. Is the Aerostar the one that with the incredible video that Red Heron put in the in the Discord. Is that the Aerostar? There, I think we got things working now. I think. So I'm just going to put end flight. I'm going to come right back in on the runway and we will continue. We will be off. Whoa, nice. Doesn't matter which runway because I'm in a helicopter. It doesn't matter. Let's go 5. Set a departure. Start flight. Sweet. I think. Perhaps. We're in choppas. We don't need no stinking... No, I'm just starting on the runway so it'll be started. Let's see if it's a troubleshooting thing. There we go. In a minute. Thump. I don't know why it does the thump. I don't know why it does the thumpy thump. I'm ready to fly though. Still got the good sounds. And it made no difference. I just thought maybe it would. Thought maybe. No, still no throttle. I don't know when this happened because when I flew this earlier in 2024, it had a throttle. I don't remember if it had the torque gauge. It might be partly why I stopped flying it, but it had a throttle. Weird. And now it sounds like it's starting again. It seems like I'm hearing start sounds, but that could be someone else. I don't know. The blade sounds. The blade sounds are so much nicer. Okay. Let us go and check out Providence and the Poem Rocks Lighthouse 10 miles away. And kind of the city update, which is impressively unimpressive. Does that make sense? It almost is impressive how unimpressive it is. It's almost impressive. The only thing that I don't complain about in this helicopter that many do is the dirty windows. I don't mind that. They are obviously a 2020 thing, so they come out not as good in 2024. Oh well. Not even going to talk about the doors. Here we go. There's Cobra. Flying Teapot. Wraith is here in the 407. Convene in the Hunter. Got a Hunter. Edifix in the CH-47. We got quite the variety today. Nice. Dipe is in the H125. 125, not 225. Getting the... very curious about it, but getting the update for the 225 might be like getting a 5th chopper, because that thing is really awesome if they update it right. Oh, I was going to check out this little farm. I believe this is all part of the city update. If you're just a little bit higher, it does look a good deal. It does look a lot better. Like this little farm here looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Definitely, again, I continue to troubleshoot any little hints or little comments about volume I will try and address. Should be good now. I'm leaving these sim sounds up a little bit so we can hear this. Oh, geez. That has always been good, but now because the sounds are better, it's like when you open the window, it's even a better experience. It is better. Providence, Rhode Island. I don't know why I felt like going here. Just did. I missed it. I'm going to put a post in about the next expo. And if 2 or 3 people, I'll say 3 or more. If 3 or more people are interested, I'll make a real effort to go. Because it's more interesting to me to see the people than all the gear. All the gear is just a wallet buster. But meeting people is awesome. Meeting people and hanging out and you know, playing stuff. That is a lot more interesting. So I'll see. I'll see if there's a contingent that thinks they can go. It's in, oh geez. Where is it? I had it in my head and now I forgot. But it's more in the middle of the country. It's right kind of in the center of the U.S. Still having it in the U.S. despite people thinking it should be in other countries. I guess the vast majority come from the U.S. That's what they... Minneapolis, thank you. Minneapolis, St. Paul. I did figure out I've got a cousin 20 minutes from there. 20 minutes away. So if he doesn't have a place for me to hang out... Oh, nice. Look at that. Red Heron's in the 125. Oh, excellent. 2 125s I'm being sandwiched in. If I pay attention and trim this, it actually will trim up as if it's has SAS on it. It will do it. You just got to pay attention and trim a little bit at a time. There's a freeway going in. One of them. And there's Providence right there. It is little. And I came here a couple times over the weekend. Was anyone in Providence? It looked nasty. The weather did not look great. Here it was amazing, and Providence didn't look so good. I am wearing my summer shirt because this is these shirts are very cool. Very cool temperature-wise. I'm not talking about how cool they are as far as shirts. I keep thinking I had a hospital here. Oh, there is a helipad. I don't have it on the map. There are a couple of helipads on our route. That is pretty much all of, well, not pretty much. It's not a huge city. It's not gigantic. Oh, there was a nice feature. Let's get down closer. There's a couple of nice features. One is this bridge straight ahead of us. I don't think there's any rooftop helipads at all. We could just make them, I guess. Now that bridge is still underwater. They still left a bridge underwater. I'm going to go to my left to look at a couple more bridges that are cool. But that's not cool. That one is. That's probably, yeah, that one's good. And this one's real good. That one's real good. And then over here, they've got a couple of cool things. Speaking of the Gazelle, it sounds like it would come out any day now. Yes, well, I thought it might come out yesterday because it was accidentally released Sunday and people couldn't get it even though you could pay for it on the site. I don't know if you saw that. You could pay for it, but it wasn't really available. That was just a little mistake on the part of the over-enthusiastic web guy, I guess. Somebody. And so I thought it'd be out already. Thought they'd get that fixed today. But Rick might be a little tired from going to the expo because, man, it's tiring. I can't imagine presenting there. I can't imagine. That would be a lot more. So I thought that was cool. They have the railroad bridge and it's up. I thought that was fun. We can fly through. We don't even have to fly under. Don't get too close, but it's cool from there, from that distance. That's cool. I'm pretty sure that's part of the update. So far, that's the best part that I've seen. This dock actually is out of the water also. This dock is up and out of the water. I'm guessing that wasn't that way before. You nearly bought it. Me too. Me too. I'm glad I didn't push that button, because I would have been disappointed also. I totally get it. I'm like, wah. We've got, I mean, there was like 10 aircraft released in a couple of days. Not 10. There was quite a bit. Quite a bit of aircraft releases. Right on top of another. I mean, we got the free aircraft, which is really pretty fun. We flew that Thursday, got it dirty, went fast, crashed it. No, I don't think I did crash it. Had a lot of fun. And I just got the 210, and because I'm so excited about the 210, I'm going to fly that Thursday, because I can't fly it today. I mean, we have rules on the Tuesday stream. This is the only day when I know I'm going to fly a helicopter. I know what kind of aircraft I'm going to fly. The other 2 days, I'm never sure. I'm just never sure. Red Heron is over here. It must be on the helipad. Got another helipad coming up that's really hard to find. I had to go around and around to find it. Oh, let's go to there. I've got that camera now. Which aircraft was free? The PA-28 Dakota. The Dakota, the Piper Dakota, was free. Just go into your marketplace and look up the Piper, and it'll be listed as free, and you can get it, you can grab it, you can download it. And it's pretty decent. I think they were testing some of the 210 stuff. Oh yeah, that's a nice helipad. Nice. Oh, we've got his loadout. Back to one. That is actually looks great from here, and that's on the ground. A lot of times the ones on the ground don't look that good. Fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, it's not on the ground. Oh, there's another one. There's two of them here. We've got dueling helipads. Anyone got a banjo? Wow, who knows that reference? Hey, Wraith, that's partly why I stream, you know, in case people miss something, I can try and inform them, or someone on the stream can try and fill them in. We got to get all the free planes at least, and the 210 is the usual price from Carenado. You got a pretty mail. That's the one. That's the reference. That is the reference. You got a pretty mail. That was one of the most brutal scenes. That's still one of the most brutal scenes in movies. That was really not good. Not good. That movie took a turn, I'm telling you. I didn't read the book. I didn't know what to expect. Okay, let's bring it down here. You gotta be easy or you'll get a big clunk. I didn't even hear it. Maybe the music was too loud, but yeah. Nice. Nice. And I assume with everyone coming in, I will also get those. How's this one sound? No, I can't really hear them. Can't really tell. I mean, maybe? Maybe? If SimFocus could do this, their update for 2024, they certainly would. But it's, I guess, really difficult for them to get in and do it. Is Skydave in a Bell? What do I want to say? The new Bell. What is the name of that? It's not a 206. It's not a 207. It's a Bell. Oh, geez, I'm totally forgetting. 427. No, it's a 454. It's a Bell 327. No. Anyway, another nice freeware, right? That's a freeware card track. More stuff for free. Does it even say in the label? It does not. No. It does not, probably because it's freeware. H160. Wow. Marco's in the H160. I cannot believe it. That is a shocker. That is a shocker. Okay, where am I? Oh, there we go. I do like the two liveries they came out with, but I also, when I looked closer at the liveries for the 407 that comes with the sim, they're just not bad. The Bell 320 Neo. That's it. It's the Bell 320 Neo 505. Jesus, I knew it would pop into my head eventually. That is the Bell 505, which unfortunately, fortunate for pilots, but unfortunately for people who like the 206, the 505 replaced the 206. That helicopter we were just looking at is a 206 with a new body, new avionics, upgraded. I think it's the mast, and the engine has some upgrades, but it is basically the 206 modernized. It's lighter, the seats are tougher, so it can carry more because the body is it's lighter. It's like a race version of the 206. Anybody?
It's only game.
There it is.
Why do you have to be mad?
Hey, I heard that. I heard that one. It's still a little quiet, but I heard it. It was there. There's still one more free plane they owe us, right, to do what? I thought that was it. I thought that was number 4. Robert on YouTube is saying there's still another plane they owe us. Is that right? Is there another plane they owe us? Okay, let's move on to the lighthouse. Oh no, there's another helipad we gotta find, and then the lighthouse. So it's down this way. This is much, because it seemed that one thing they did is they made it louder. I turned off my EQ that I was going on about last stream so that I could just, demonstrate the sounds. And it does seem a bit louder, which of course is better. But all the little nuances are in here. CTD, oh, bummer. What's your graphics card? See, I'm getting these little graphics abnormalities. I wonder if my graphics reset themselves. Did my graphics do that? Did they freaking... You know how they do that. Hey, we like what you're doing there, but we're going to reset everything. We're just going to... Yep, they did. This is why I'm having this problem. I think I need to restart the sim to fix it, so I won't worry about it today. But DLSS doesn't work on my Theory 80 Ti. It gives me this. This is why I don't use DLSS. And does anyone even know what I'm talking about here? Is anyone even noticing this? You see the little quirkiness? See that stuff? The moving around? That's how do it, because it's a 3080, not a 4080. What is everyone's advice moving from a 3080 to a 4080? Is it worth it? I can get a new computer for a fairly reasonable price with a 4080. That's why it's reasonable. We're across the river, right? Oh no, the lighthouse was before the helipad, so the lighthouse is next. That's just down the road here. What's the smoke? Did this ship crash? Should joke about that. This ship crashed, I think. It's got smoke coming out of it. You don't need to restart to change that setting. Oh, I thought you did, Steve B. Thank you for that. I use DLSS quality with no problems. Yes, I understand that, Marco. As we've discussed, you have a 4090. It's a 4000 series. I have a other people with the same card as me have used that. I thought you had to restart to do that. Okay. And also, that's perfect. That's meaningless. They redid everything, didn't they? It reset everything. Okay, we're gonna go with this for now. Oh, so much better. And again, it's just my particular combination. It's nothing to do with, you know, it won't necessarily work for everyone. So the lighthouse is right there where Red Heron is. Here we go. Yesterday, the newer, just this old ship was sitting here, just this rusting ship. And the newer ship wasn't sitting on top of it. I also use it with my last graphics card, a 2000. Really, you use that with a 2000? Well, you just saw the kind of stuff I get with mine, with my 3080 Ti. I have always gotten that with DLSS. It's never changed. I've gotten those. This looks 1,000 times better to me on TAAA. That's where I was gonna park. Nova stuff parked in my spot. I'm gonna go to the. Now we just came here. We came here once a couple of years ago, and I swear it's only been a few months since the last time we came here. Cobra got a CTD as well. Steve B1 says, for your GPU question, what CPU do I have? Well, the GPU comes with the new GPU. It's a different computer. It comes with a 13900. It comes with an i9 13900. I'm currently running a i7 12700. So it would kind of be one step up on both things. The disadvantage is it doesn't seem to have as much storage space. I will see. I'm hopefully going to go check it out. But I still use a lot. I have a lot of hard drives. It's ridiculous. I could consolidate and start over. This is the lighthouse. You saw it a few times. You don't have to restart the sim to change graphic. Just change it. Yeah, I did. Thanks, Red Heron. I changed it. Look at how much better it is. Way, way better. No more of those odd graphics. It didn't help my H145. It didn't help the 145 at all. Still don't know what's happening with those. Anyway, things are beautiful. On the table. Oh, you're balancing on the table? Whoa, who's balancing on the table? Oh, Red Heron is. Oh, nice. You got a close-up of that? Look at that. Oh, that's almost like a challenge we could all do. That is, that's sweet. That's kind of impressive. Mainly I'm impressed that the table lets you do that, right? Yeah, those blurps are still really low. Oh, it's because of this. No, that shouldn't be in there. It should be in there. That's bizarre. That is bizarre. Don't know why the blurps are coming out like that. It's like they're coming through the internet instead of through OBS. Yep, I'm confused. Yeah, well-built table, but you know, he might just be barely touching it. Look at that. Just on the edge. Just on the edge. He's really hovering. It's like when those people land on one skid and let the skiers off and stuff in the mountains and let off the skiers. I'm just in the shallow end of the water here. I'm just over here in the shallow part. Is that the button? Yeah, that's my button there. All right, let's continue on. Oh, now we've got the first helipad. Well, the first one I have on my route. 6 miles. I'm looking at my sound settings, sorry. We got the 185 skywaving Brazil plane. There's still one more. We got the 185, and video app will change stuff too. Yeah, but it's. I think that's probably what happened because I updated drivers and I reloaded the app because I needed parts of the app, and so that's probably what it did. You got the 2020 version. Patrick Singhan, you got the 2020 version. You got the 2020 version of StingFan 82, like that. Anyway, before the 185, I swear we got something. Haven't we gotten 4 planes already? I would have to go back in my planes and remind myself. I swear we got 2 Cessnas. But I could be wrong because it could be something else I bought. It could be something I bought and it wasn't free. Okay. Moving on here. Oh, you've got Flight Simulator 2020, yes. This 407 has a free add-on for it in 2020, so you can make it work as it should. I'm flying this because I got a new sound pack for it, but it does work better in 2020 at this point. I'm curious if anyone has found this heliport. Oh, this doesn't seem to work. Oh yeah, these are off. Okay, let's turn these off. Need a little light. Coming on very much. So just past the airport, and I'm going on the wrong side of it. I should be going on the other side. I don't think we have any traffic here. No, we don't. A lot of people may have flown in there for the Flight Sim Expo. Most people probably took a train or something. For me, 2024 407 flies significantly better than 2020. Well, that's interesting. Without the mod, that might be true. Because they did make an update to the entire flight model that I think made helicopters better. I would have to go back and try both now. I don't even have a comparison anymore. And I'm okay with how it flies. It's just that oh, now it's working. Now my torque is reading something that wasn't reading earlier. It's just the whole throttle not working and torque gauge not working and those little things. See, the throttle can be put anywhere. Now I'm going to do this and it's suddenly going to work. Nope, throttle doesn't do a thing. I wonder if I can do Phoenix to Fresno on 2020. Well, of course you can. Why wouldn't you be able to? Still headed to this. Oh, Fire Savage may have found it. Someone may have already found it. So that right there, at 100, we should be at about 65 to 70 on the torque, and we're at 53. So it's a good bit off. And, of course, the throttle now. The throttle quit working at some point. The startup does work. Worked better for me this time, but you can't really shut down without a throttle. Only thing you can do is career mode in 2020. 2020 doesn't have a career mode. It doesn't have that. You sure you don't have 2024? Unless did they just give 2020 career mode in their latest? Oh no, they haven't put out the update yet. Did someone find it that quick? That's amazing. It took me forever to find this. Yeah, I grabbed 2020 soon after it came out. I had been flying P3D and X-Plane. And, what was the third one? I also was using... Oh shoot, what's it called? I was using the one that had very good visuals until this came out. Yeah, that's it. Everyone found it so quick. It's not Aerosoft, it's Aerofly FS? Is that it? Has great helicopter dynamic physics. Great. Is that the game I'm thinking of? I took it off my computer soon after getting 2020. I never opened it. I had P3D on my computer for a while. About a year after getting 2020, I took that off. I still have X-Plane on my computer. Occasionally, I go back.
Has entered the airspace.
Hey, that worked. It was very quiet, but it worked. I still have to go back and... I'm just watching a few landings here. I have to go back and check on sort of how things work in X-Plane occasionally. It's cool that you can land on moving ships, X-Plane 12. You bought 2020, but I'm okay with that. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'm fine. I don't use career mode. A lot of people, it is the most popular part of 2024, but not for me. I do this 3 times a week, and then I plan this 3 times a week, and I play with new aircraft. I mean, fly, test. Did I say play like it's just a game? So I keep plenty busy without even going into career mode. I know Red Heron over here, he has spent, oh, there he is. He has spent a long time in career mode. He's gotten up to the helicopters, etc. And it is, according to Microsoft, and I believe them, the most popular part. There it is.
Why do you have to be mad?
Crop dusting is a bunch of fun. It looks like it. I just don't have the patience to get there. I really agree with all these people who say, just give us the different things, you know, without having to go through the parachute jumps. And actually, the parachute jumps are fun. The deliveries. Got to do a bunch of Amazon deliveries before you get to crop dusting. ...2020 is still... I probably have 1,000 aircraft in 2020. Between what came with it and what we bought over the years. I also have hundreds of sceneries in 2020. Kind of the cool thing about 2024... I don't feel like I need to buy a lot of sceneries. There are just not a lot of sceneries that I feel like, oh, I've got to have that one. So it's different. It's definitely different. Phoenix to Minneapolis, absolutely. That's a good one. Where the next FS Expo is going to be. Here comes Marco. And so we got a H160 and an H145 in line. And an H125. It's an Airbus takeover at the hospital helipad. It's a pretty decent helipad for just being on the ground. Now the cars, I can't say anything about the cars. And this is a city update. This is a city update. Oh, the other thing. I should find the post before the end of the stream. There's a really good post about Microsoft not being at FS Expo. I don't know, maybe I did mention that Thursday. I think I thought I read it after that, or Sunday. Very long post with a lot of good opinions about them being there and the ups and, you know, how they weighed it out and decided that doing the sim stuff was more important than going and talking to sim fans. So I thought that was, that seems reasonable. That seems reasonable to me. What was that? Oh, it's not my fuel. I still have fuel, and we are now going to another helipad. Oh, so this is as far as I got last time. Now we're going to the USCG Station Castle. Castle Hill. Castle Hill helipad. USCG. Just above the Castle Hill Inn. And then we go to, I believe, Long Island. I think Long Island is next after that. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, did I turn that off? Oh, no, I got my buttons mixed up. Got my buttons mixed up. There we go. Or you can just land on the roof of the hospital. You can always just land on the roof in your 505. I'm not firewalling it today either. I'm just having a nice, easy cruise. It's Tuesday cruise. I saw the ships out here, and I just started flying towards the ships, randomly flying towards the ships. That sailboat had a nice big orange sail for a second. Now it's gone. Is that something floating? Oh my gosh. There's a floating car on the top of that tree. Now, is that something? The tree has a car on it. Maybe the resident actually didn't like his car and decided to put it on the top of a tree. That's possible. All this area is part of the city update. Must be a Ford Falcon because it's up in the tree. It's perched on a tree. It did look a little like a Ford Falcon. Oh man. See, oh there, the sun's on them. Is that an airport right there? Looks like an airport. Nope, it's not. Don't land there, it's not an airport. There's an airport coming up though that we're gonna pass. Wait, I'm confused about my map. Should there be water here? Looks like this isn't showing water. Am I just wait? No. I want to go this way. Okay, I get it. Right, left. It's that whole thing. There's the airport. So we'll see how this slides. Let me turn this sound down. I want to see what the slide sounds like with the new helicopter sounds. Let's see what this sounds like. I'm in the 407 because I'm using Echo 19's new sound pack, and I'm putting the throttle, pulling the collective up instead of dropping it down. There we go. You gotta drop it down if you want to do what I'm trying to do. We have 4 knots of wind, not a big deal. Just ignore all these planes on the ground. I don't think they'll... Oh, those are mostly boats. Mostly boats. They slide and go. I don't know, this might be very sticky. You're getting 16 kilometers. You are? Oh, is my weather not on? I'm getting 4 knots. I have to check my weather now. So I'll do a slide and check. A slide here and check my weather. I should do it on the dirt, but come on, let's do it on here. Whoa, I'm going way too fast. We need to slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go, there we go. Oh, that didn't sound like much. Didn't sound like much. Fire Savage is doing a touch and go with wheels. Kevson Corner just jumped in with 8 more viewers. 8 more viewers, was probably doubles my viewership today. Kevson Corner, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, weather. You're very welcome, Sting fan. Whatever I said, you are very welcome. Weather. Sometimes my weather doesn't turn on until oh, it's off. Who switched off live weather? One of the reasons I wanted to do this flight was because I knew the weather sucked. There it is. Shout out for Kev Sim Corner. Thanks for coming in. Looks like he's playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. He also does a lot of the trucking sim. Great dude, nice guy, low-key. So the Raiders coming in. Welcome to the flights. It's Tuesday, and I just turned the weather on, and we are doing a flight in the 407 as there was a sound pack for it. Now, I can't recommend the sound pack only because if you're a big helicopter buff, you're not going to like the 407 that much. Now, if you don't care about the throttle working and gauges working and stuff, then grab the sound pack because it's amazing. But see, that's what I get from my throttle. Nothing. No difference. No difference. Anyway, welcome to the flights. We are out here. We just got past Providence. We're kind of headed towards Long Beach, top of Long Beach. Then we're going to head down into the worst area of the sim for some. We'll see if the city update helped it at all. But a lot of people test their frame rates where we're going. Oh, now I think I need to reset mine. Yep, reset that. Look at that thing. It looks pretty, it looks pretty tough until you see that there's a guy sticking out of the front. Has anyone done the beta 3 and tested whether that's still going on? It's just, oh boy. Okay, here we go. I don't think it's break time yet. Nobody's playing break time memes, sounds. Oh, close though. This might be a good opportunity for a break. Yeah, because we're only about 10 minutes away and our next stop is... Hold on. Where's my next stop? It is... kind of a ways. Alright, I'm going to call this the halfway point and take a quick break. I'm going to turn around and sit down here for a moment. I like to take hourly breaks. Ish. Hour and a half. Halfway breaks. This is a pretty busy airport. The heck are you at, dude? Quonset State. Quonset State has a lot going on. So we're going to come back in and listen to the slide again. Oh yeah, that was great. That was great, actually. That sounded much better. Much, much better. I like that. Okay, we're gonna hang here for about 6 minutes. I'll be right back. Switch up my sound. Do this. I'm just looking at some stuff. I'm still not sure why the blurps are coming out so quiet. Still not quite sure what's going on there. The mic is coming through like 5 places. That's why I had echo at the beginning. Okay, we'll be back shortly. Hit that break, dude. I was on the wrong screen. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm like 3 seconds behind on that screen. Here I am. It was a Bell 505. I missed that chat. I think I was on break. It was a Bell 505. Says Steve Watson. Okay. I'm going to turn these sounds back up just so we can hear them for a second. This is what I'm checking out today. The Echo 19 sounds for the 407. All kinds of numbers. Also comes with this livery and one other. Far more detailed. I believe it is taken from real 407s. Oh, I've got some information about it. Comprehensive audio overhaul completely transforms your flight experience in the Bell 407, providing an unparalleled level of realism and detail for both Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. So you can use it in either one. Sorry for the chewing. One of the first experiences a pilot has of the aircraft startup procedure, the sound of the fuel boost pumps activating, which is really nice. The roar of the engines coming to life and assorted clicks and beeps of cockpit instruments are pivotal to replicating a genuine flight experience. This audio pack carefully encapsulates all these sounds, bringing the pre-flight checklist to life. It's true, if only the pre-flight checklist worked. That would be even cooler. In case of emergency, the emergency locator transmitter chime is a sound you won't soon forget. This audio pack ensures you hear that important warning when testing and tuned to 121.5 on COM2, and subtle chime when the beacon is turned on in the cockpit. Details like this remind you of the stakes involved in aviation and prepare you for the real-world experience. That from the developers Echo 19. Now I'm curious. Oh wait, that doesn't work. Where is the ELT? Here it is. Oh, I didn't hear it. Do I have to tune to 121.1 to hear it? Knobs. Nope, still don't hear it. I thought I would hear it. Okay. Anyway, not all this stuff works. I'm trying to figure out where you test it. I don't know where you test it. I don't like testing. All the buttons are much better with the sound pack. I didn't get that to work. I did not get that to work, but the flight dynamics thing is still the same. Okay, let's move on. Now we're going across a little bit of water. That's the wrong screen. I don't need that screen. And we're going to go to the tip of Long Island. I said Long Beach. I said Long Beach before the break. Long Beach that's near San Diego. That's a completely different place. We're going to Montauk Airport, and then we're going to see Montauk Point Lighthouse does not show up as a POI, but they say that they put it in. Let's find out. Let's see. We usually don't like to go long distances across the water because it gets boring for the people flying along, but we'll try it. We will try it. Make a little conga line on the ocean. trying to look at my map at the same time as flying. Why? Oh, there I am. Okay, now I got it. Now I got it. I'm just seeing this stuff on the edge. Is this updated? These little bits might be a little bit sharper. Maybe not. We might already be out of the city update area. I'm not sure. Yeah, they're a little bit better. Nah, they're melties. They're melty. I'm just making it up. Trying to make something good. Okay, let's firewall it. I think we can put this up quite a ways. We can get at least 120 out of this. At least 120. Got a nice bridge out here. I now have 23 knots of wind in my face. So now I see what you're talking about, Marco. I do have some wind, and I can hear it. I can hear the wind in here. Chris Kind, hello, welcome in. Brent Heron has got another bridge. Yeah, that was nice. That looks updated. That does not look like your typical bridge. Oh, there's a lighthouse right there. Oh my gosh. Look at that. I would have missed that one. Looks like we've got our performance back for the red heron cam as well. There's a lighthouse just kind of in the middle of the bay here. What the heck? What the heck is it? I gotta look up the name and see if the name of this is middle of the bay lighthouse. I've got a tailwind. Oh, we should check out that bridge over there. You just went on an odyssey with your PC. Was it a fun odyssey or a nightmarish odyssey? For some reason, it was showing 80 degrees and what I thought was idle. Oh yeah. As part of my troubleshooting the sound issues, I started downloading diagnostic things, and everything looked good with the PC. PC looks great. Oh, it's not even... It's just... that's just photogrammetry. That's pretty amazing. That's not even like an updated lighthouse. It's just photogrammetry in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere. Now I have to get... he's doing a whirly-twirly around it, and we've got a 20-knot wind. This is a skill changer here. Oh, now he switched directions. This is a bit of a skill. This I could not do from outside. Definitely could not. Yeah, it really is trippy trying to do this with this wind. Absolute brilliant PC technician that I am. Absolutely no sarcasm there at all. Your first choice of action was shutting off most running programs. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. But I don't even get 80 when I'm running the sim. The sim is the hardest thing on my computer. I don't even get 80 then. Didn't fix it, so I reseated the CPU, but new whoa, no kidding. Wow. Yeah, that's an odyssey for sure. But nothing you should be afraid to do. Nothing, it's good. Restarted back to 80 degrees, and what I thought was, what you thought. Now you keep saying what you thought was idle, so that makes me suspicious. Okay, let's move down this bridge. Should have checked Steam. So Steam was like working your PC really hard. This is great. This right here is awesome. I wonder if this is part of the City Update 11. Look at the waves because of our 20 knot wind. Was Steam making your PC Steam? Steam making your PC had a little download, but 112 gigabyte running. Oh, okay. Wow. This area looks fantastic. Boy, that's annoying. The 30 plus degrees room temp didn't help. Oh, yeah. I'm enjoying this music. This must be a track that I've ignored for a while. It's kind of cool. I want to see this other bridge on our way to Long Island. I think I'm going the right way still. I think I'm still headed in the right direction. It runs at 60 now idle, which is kind of expected for this CPU, especially with only air cooling. The 5800X runs pretty hot. I guess the newer Intels also run really hot, especially if you put one of those great big GPUs with them. Look at this, isn't it a beauty? Not bad. Not bad. I'm in the wrong camera, but it works as well. He's right. We're right together. I'm describing what I wasn't even looking at. Awesome. Awesome bridge. Wow, we're in almost the same place. That's wild. Look at that. You're in almost the same spot. Or is he on the other end? No, he's right there. God, look at that beauty. That's a beaut, eh? It's a good one. No special software. Nah, probably should do that. Oh, Marco's asking. You don't need much either. I just downloaded free software to play around with the fans, and I think it'll work on everything. Now I just have to remember what it was. And yep, perfect. We're right on course. Oh, and we have, wait, there's another helipad before we go to Long Island. There's the Beavertail Lighthouse and Museum. Oh, so another lighthouse and museum right here where Dennis is. Another lighthouse and museum. I hope it wasn't the lighthouse in the middle of the bay. The Breakers is over there. That's a house. Oh, the lighthouse is on there, and there's a helipad here. Where's the helipad? The lighthouse is not where the helipad is. Okay. Ten knots of wind. Now this is more normal. This is more doable. More doable. There should be a helipad like right here. I think this is just a private helipad for a resort or something. Oh, it's supposedly right below me. Just below me is a helipad. Boy, this looks terrible. Or is it over there where everyone is landing? I'm guessing it's over there where everyone's landing. That looks very milky. I really wish I could remember the software that I just got for my fan. It's something that I guess everyone uses. A lot of the PC builders on the internet use this software, and I'm forgetting what it's called. Also works. It's painless. It was easy to figure out. I had to figure out the right look though, so I could tell what I was doing. Installing MSI Afterburner. That's the one. That's what I was using. MSI Afterburner. Kind of worries me they already tried to install Norton. Yeah, you just get rid of those things though. You just tell it not to do that. Almost every software tries to do some stupid thing. Works great though. Works great. So that's the helipad. Just here. It's right there. It must be for this little resort here. What is it called? Oh, this is part of the... Oh, this is the USGC station Castle Hill. And then the lighthouse is not actually on our route, but I have to go there. The lighthouse and museum is on the tip. Just on the tip right over there. Right there. So I'm going to make a little bit of a detour to see the White House. Used to use Afterburner. Do I search for fan control? B227. Just search for Afterburner. Isn't that all you need? Oh, I didn't put my nap down. Let me go over here for a second. There we go. Now I'm curious. What MSI Afterburner app? That's the stuff. I'm just curious what it's going to say now. Or will it even run with the sim running? With the sim running, I'm at 73, 72, 73, 70, and I'm running the sim and the stream. This is about as... I don't run any more stuff than this ever. This is the most... mostest hardest that I will run my machine. And it's sitting at 73. And the fan speed, I could turn up the fan speeds, but I haven't noticed a big difference. And of course, it'll go out the window if I decide to get something else. It'll go right out the window. Yeah, this is an interesting spot. Interesting spot. How come you don't have any helicopters in your picture? Where are all the helicopters? Oh, okay. You're looking at the rest of the place. I gotcha. All right. Let me go check out this lighthouse that was not on my route, my suggested route. It's almost straight out from where I am. I like the just helipad in the grass. Little triangle to land on. It's right there where Cobra is. I see. Cobra's on it. Oh, and there's beaches here. But that water's cold, though. That water's probably like where I live. Cold, 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 cold. I don't think I'd want to jump in there. Patrick, Sting fan, you flying? No, we are flying in the east. This is part of the city update 11, and we just headed out from where the FS Expo was, and now we're heading over to Long Beach. So we're in the East Coast, extreme northeast of the U.S. Other side of the world. I'm assuming Cobra's at the lighthouse. Cobra beat everybody. Oh yeah, I think we've been to this one too. This is another great one. We're gonna have to do some a quick look at it at night. I don't see a helipad or a windsock or anything that works for us. Try and give it a real world gentle landing. Nice and easy. There we go. Nice and easy. There it is. Gotta watch yourself with this stuff. Oh, of course that was from the Red Heron view. Alrighty, switch back over. Here I am. I don't know. I think he might have had me in sight, though. I wasn't watching the camera. I think he might have had me in sight. Now we're going to do one of these. Let's see what this looks like. I believe this one has some nice light. All right, let's go the other way. Oh, it doesn't have the light, though. Some of these have the light spinning around. One doesn't really have that. Can't adjust much with the CPU and MSFS. No, you can't. Not with the CPU. Just the fans. I'm gonna quickly go you by to set up the wrong fan profile. Oh, I see. I thought you could get the. You can't get the CPU fan. Okay. It looks fantastic. Look at those rocks. Those rocks are rocking, but the light is not spinning around. It's just static. Some of these lights actually go round and round. Round and round. They look fantastic. Great how my camera can freeze this. I was wondering why my blades weren't turning. That is probably not the helicopter I'm in. Most likely, that's not what I'm in. That would explain it. That's kind of too bad. I was expecting more. I always expect too much. Always expect too much. Okay, back to real time. I think I can do that. Yeah, that looks much better, and the dust effect is not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay, reset my trims. One last look at this awesome lighthouse. And we're back on our little helicopter run. I think we're going this way. I think this is right. I believe this is the direction. Is that right? No, not really. It's more like this. Wow, got super foggy when I switched back to live time. Really? Did I not go on live weather? Is my weather not live? No, my weather's live. Yeah, it must just be weird. It's foggy for you. Not for myself. It's such a shame that this doesn't work quite right. There's hardly any landmarks to show me where I'm going. Oh, suddenly I've got the plan in my GPS. I didn't even realize it was in there. There we go. That works. I could use the GPS. It was right there. And you could see too if I'm on the correct camera. I almost see tides out here and stuff. Get back on track here. And let's get down there towards the, see if we can find Flipper. See if we can spot Flipper out here. Just gonna skirt this landmass out here. Whoa, oh geez. That is just the edge of what? Near Charleston. Charleston Airport is out there. Point Judith Lighthouse is supposed to be on the end of this. But I don't think it's there. It does look like there's something. Maybe there's a photogrammetry version of it. So that is Point Judith. Mom's name was Judy. Yeah, it does look like there's a photogrammetry lighthouse there. Or not. It could just be a building. It could be nothing. Boy, now I'm hearing wind and water, all kinds of stuff. Oh, somebody beat me there. Oh yeah, no, there's a lighthouse. There's a total lighthouse. It just wasn't on my map as being there. Is the photogrammetry that good? I think that is simply photogrammetry doing that lighthouse. I swear that is just a photogrammetry version. Yeah, because when you get close, you want to kind of stay out here, and then it's pretty good. Oh man, no, don't crash. I just cannot fly that way, especially in this. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh, I gotta sit down and there we go. Now it's off. That was over RPM, I think. Doesn't like to be flown that way. If we land just kind of from a little ways off. That's great for photogrammetry. That's really pretty good. Not bad. I don't think we don't need to stop, but just have a good look. And back on my plan. It's great. No, let's look over here, see what he's got. Yeah, look at that. Then I'm going to switch back because I will forget and leave that on. Many bingos could have been had today. Look at this big, it must be a bay. It must be a bay. There's a big jetty out here. Huge jetty. I'm getting blown across the world now. I have an 18 knot tailwind, so now I'm just getting pushed. Getting a push. Yeah, that's a great looking jetty there. Great looking jetty there, eh? Now we have about 10 minutes or so of ocean. Oh, but we've got boats to spot. We have boat spotting to do, so that's great. No worries, but I need to pay attention a little and fly the plane. Now, out here is where the Geist boat ship traffic is awesome. Out here, where there's not much else, where it can't be on top of another boat, it can't be on top of a building, a tall building, it can't be on top of a dock. It is much better out here where there's just little craft like this that you can buzz. Oh, I think that's a fishing boat. That's a fishing boat. I just watched David Attenborough's Oceans, a new special that he did recently. Must have took him years, but new special from David Attenborough. At 99. At 99, he is still doing these things. Anyway. When he talked about fishing, it got a little depressing. But then when he talked about how easy it is to fix the problems that have been created, that was wild. And of course, Hawaii has the largest protected area for fishing, and the benefits have spread pretty far. Is he still? Yeah, he just put out a special called The Oceans. Can't remember what it was on. David Attenborough's Oceans, something like that. Oceans with David Attenborough. 99. And he's like bright. He's not like me. He's not like me out there, you know, trying to talk and stuff. Well, of course he has a script, but wow. Still barely misses a beat. He is not on, you know, the launch anymore, going over the ocean as he talks, but he's still going to places all over the world. Just nutty. 99. Be an absolute medical miracle if I'm still up and around at 99. It really is impressive. It really is. And you know, he still sounds exactly like David Attenborough. Occupation: broadcaster, biologist, natural historian, writer. Still at 99. That's what he does. He's trying to remember his brother's name. It's too late now. The joke doesn't work. He's been making stuff. He's been doing these nature shows since 1956. 1956. Oh yeah, look at that. Still got people. Even across the ocean. I think I lost a few. Folks. Oh, there they are. They're way ahead of me. All right, let's firewall it. See how fast I can go in this thing. It is not coming to me. What is David Attenborough's brother's name? Star of Jurassic Park, director, actor, Richard Attenborough. I was gonna say he still sounds like David Attenborough or Richard Attenborough. They really both sound the same, or did. I think Richard Attenborough was his younger brother who passed away now. Do you use the new global AI ship traffic even for 25? I found it added a lot. Yes, that's what I'm seeing out here, I'm pretty sure. It adds a lot, but they end up on top of a lot of things. They really like other ships, and they really like docks and small buildings and stuff. So that part, but they say that in the README, it says that because of the mapping information from Microsoft or something, it's not accurate enough. So out here, it's really nice because, well, now I'm too far out, but I was seeing all kinds of boats. Until now that I want to see boats. Doing 140. So I might be doing 160. Yeah, I was really surprised when they put that out because it's what the sim uses. 2024 uses them. They came with the sim. So the update was just to further make it even better. It's pretty cool. Unless I heard that wrong, but that's right, isn't it? Global area ship traffic shipped with the sim. I'm pretty sure that's what they use. Also, they added hundreds and hundreds of models, and most of them are landable. Most of the ones because they're not streaming, they're, just in your sim. So you can land, well, the ones with it, you can land probably all of them, but yeah. I guess I'm far enough out now. There are no ships out here. It's a good thing that I'm flying with all these helicopters if I have a problem. I don't have emergency floats or anything. It did, but probably held back to work on Xbox. Oh, okay. That might be true, yeah. And a lot of the new areas have better ship traffic, like if you're in the new city update areas, there seems to be more boots and stuff. When they update an area, they seem to throw in some static. That's what I'm trying to say. Some static ships in places. Yeah, that's one of those areas. Where they ever get that so that we are satisfied? Will it ever be perfect? That is definitely one place that X-Plane is equal to or better. At least equal to this sim. Their ships are top-notch. You can land on them. And they move. Doing out there? Did you find a boot? Land ho! Dolphin? Oh, really? Did you find a dolphin? There are animals out here somewhere. There are, but maybe it was a killer whale too. It was a submarine. And it dove. It dove as soon as it saw you. Another advantage of doing these low flights. Patrick Stingfan looks like helicopter from Airwolf. Which we do have the helicopter from Airwolf in here, but that's not it. That one there is the H125. That's funny. That doesn't look like the helicopter from Airwolf. That's a Bell 222. And we have those. I don't think there's one along today. But we do have that. We got them all. In 2020, I had, I can't remember, over 50 helicopters. And in here, I've only got about 20. No. Well, many of them are from 2020, but there's not nearly as many. Still plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. I can't even name them all. Who can name all the helicopters in the sim? Well, we've got the Bell 407, the H125, the R66, the Bell 47J, two Bell 206s by two different developers, the Bell 47, the CH-47, the Air Crane. Now I'm forgetting the designation for the air crane. Sikorsky Air Crane. The H225, soon to get an update. What was I going to look for here? There's a lighthouse I wanted to check on. Just on the edge. There's a, just before the, so, and on this bit out here, I think would be the lighthouse, just out here. Oh, and there's a ship. There's a Viking Superstar. Which is what? Oh, that's just a pleasure boat. That's like a ski boat or something. The Hind is coming. That's one coming. I was trying to name all the ones that are in the sim. The Hind is the one that's coming out. Oh yeah, that lighthouse is there. Don't miss a lighthouse, everyone. Up, fuel. I think I have enough to go to the lighthouse and then to the airport. Wow, I caught my fuel running out. Can you believe it? The Hind is coming from Flying Fries, so we know it's going to be good. We named, I think, 4 that are coming out in July, supposedly. Maybe I was including the 225 update in those 4. Oh yeah, this is a handcrafted. Oh, is it? Maybe not. This might just be photogrammetry. I'm really impressed with these photogrammetry lighthouses. I said CH-47, what else? The H-60's coming. Oh, well, the R-22, no. Yeah, the R-22, not the R-44 yet, R-22. The Cessna helicopter, can't remember what the name of it is. The 500C, the Bell 222. Anyone counting? What else we got? The Huey, of course. The Huey, the Llama, and the what's the other one from Taug? Huey, this is just photogrammetry. Wow. I don't land for photogrammetry. I'll just go to the airport. I'm running out of gas. No landing for photogrammetry. Not bad though. Not bad at all, man. Gazelle is not out yet. I'm trying to just get the ones that are out. Unless you mean the freeware Gazelle. Flying side stuff works pretty well. Flying side stuff does work really well. So far they have 3 specifically for 2024. They updated the 206, and they have the 2 home builds that I keep forgetting the name of those things, the little ones. I flew those, the first time I flew that, the owner of one who they used to make the one in the sim flew along with us. I keep forgetting the name of that little helicopter. I'm going towards ships or helicopters. I'm not sure. The coast looks mostly good. There's some choppiness here. There's some choppiness. The flying side helicopters are the best functionality-wise. The functions are the best. If this could be like a flying side helicopter, it would be amazing. But it never, I don't think it ever will be. I don't believe it ever will be. But they like to insult all the other helicopters. So I'm not wild about that. Other helicopters are still great. But yeah, if you want realistic... Actually, the Huey also is very, very close. Well, it's a little broken in 2024. The 47 had an update last week, makes it better, but still not... Oh, okay. I didn't grab the update because I didn't know if it would work in 2024. I didn't actually know if it was working, so I haven't updated. I flew the 47 a lot. One of my favorite little helicopters. I mean, that is the first commercial helicopter, the 47. The Bell 47 is really the first commercial helicopter. Oh, so we also have from England, we have the... What are those two that came out? We've got a Hiller now. We've got a Hiller. We've got a Schweitzer 300. Pew went through some stress testing. Looks like the CPU is doing okay. It's just a combination of room temp, air cooler, and the CPU in general tending to run quite hot. Yeah, then you're fine. It's my go-to sightseeing. The 47? Yeah, the 47 is really good for sightseeing. The Scout Wasp, thank you, Octia. The Scout Wasp package. Which all of us were surprised that it came out. It just came out all of a sudden. We've got another helicopter. Now I'm curious what the freebie airplanes were. I'm going to have to go back and look. Everyone's parked on top of other aircraft according to my sim. According to this, I want to keep flying. I do, because I don't know that we've flown that. To be fair, it was 36 degrees outside today, so that's hot. I'm not very fast at the conversion, but I'm getting better. That's very hot. Here it's going to be 93. I think it's in the high 80s right now. Let me have a quick look at my outside temperature in my inside. 93, 92. Oh, it's 92. Feels like 92. So for here, that's very hot. That is very, very hot. Where's my humidity? Oh, the humidity is 29. It is 29 today, so that makes it feel much cool. 96.8, yeah. Yeah, that's warm. That is warm. So, oh yeah, we got, I haven't been doing this very long. I haven't been on very long. We have this much left to go. I wanted to fly down this part of this island. Already looks nice, but they updated it, so it should all look better. Past town of East Hampton. Here we have Southampton. Might do a circle there or something, because that's part of the city update. Then there's a heliport to check out here, or a helipad. Which seems to be, oh, U.S. Coast Guard Station. There's a U.S. Coast Guard Station, a helipad there. And then we fly into New York. Another helipad. Oh, we've got about half the flight left. Oh my gosh. We'll see if we make it that far. I think we'll be okay. At least I will. I don't expect that, because I really want to see what these bridges look like with the city update. The Brooklyn Bridge. And just see what this looks like. This one already was updated. Who knows if it'll look any different? Maybe not. I have no idea. 92 in Austin with 49. So actually, we're pretty close. That is about as close as we get. to Austin. We are 93 with 29% humidity. Put the map down and jumping out for just a moment. Don't know what... no, that's fine. That is totally fine. All of us grew up watching Airwolf. A lot of the people flying here, big fans of the Airwolf. We even have a sound effect for it in Discord when we do the Discord flights. On Wednesdays, there's always a flight in Discord, Rotor Sim Pilot Group. And welcome to it. Jump in there and fly along. I'm going to just listen to these sounds for a second, if I can. Yeah, definitely can notice. The Echo 19 sounds with the 407. Or Echo 19er as they call themselves. I mean, for one, as you pan around, the sound is much different. Sweet. Okay, now, though, in order to do the rest of this flight, you're encircling this guy in the Comanche, intimidation factor. We're going to go there now. There we go.
All your snacks and drinks. Lights with Joe is live.
Why is those sounds so much quieter? Oh well, I won't worry about it. Switching to break time. Break time. Hey, it looks the same. Here we go. What a difference. Totally different scene. Delboy 2204 has no idea what's going on. Harassing other users of the sim. Harassing the other sim users. Poor sim users. Boy, I'm tempted to jump into the Airwolf type helicopter. Since we were talking about it, we've got one. I could just jump right into it. Well, now that H145 is all pink. What the heck? It's entirely pink. What did I do? Oh well. And the Gladsky's getting directions. Oh no, that's Debo. Debo is getting directions where he should be parking. Move it over. At least on my screen, my scene. What is it? What does the Comanche look like to me? I don't think it looks like a Comanche to me either. No. I see Delboy's way over there, and he's not even in his sim. He's not even in sim. You guys are all looking at a model. You're all looking at a model. Oh, I'm not on my sim. That's what I got. I got weirdness. To me, it looks like a little like model ultralight T-can. I don't even have it in the sim. Still weird too. The UH-1 is not. That's not the model. That's not like Toad's model. It's weird. It is weird. Do they have the Hughes 500? They do. Most of the time, this guy is flying the Hughes 500 almost every day. That was not on. Did I not mention that in my list? They have the Hughes 500E right now, and they're coming out with the OH6, which was the original 500 model, and the 500C, I think it is. Delboy pulled away from us. Okay. He took off. He took off. Oh, I just noticed that this model, this livery has a little more wear on it as far as the skids. Maybe that just happened today, though. Maybe that just happened. Oh, yeah, fuel. Fuel up, everyone. Now, you would actually have to shut down to do this. In the actual helicopter, you couldn't just run it like this. But I have a quick fueling option. There we go. All fueled up, headed into New York area. There's my map. Let's turn this on for a second. It's going a little bit to my right and taking a beautiful flight over Frankie Poops. What's going on? Welcome home to you. This is your area, isn't it? Are you on Long Island? Oh, just in New York City. Yeah. We'll be there soon. See if you recognize it now with the new city update. I'm just flying around City Update 11 in the new, in the improved 407. How you doing? How you doing? Let's throw in some of the heli sound for a minute, since the reason I'm flying it is because I got updated sounds. Reason I'm in it. Good. Still on the... yeah, I'm sure. I was watching Two-Tone stream where he got back at 5 a.m. his time. He slept from like 6 to 10, and then he started streaming. He got up and started streaming. Whoa. I would still be sleeping. I would still just be sleeping. Am I going the right way? No, not exactly. We'll go over here. Yeah, I think this is another. These are those areas where 2,000 feet looks better than 700. The standard helicopter flight doesn't look as good. Two-Tone is a beast. Day one, he was out at the bar with us till almost 2 a.m. He is a beast. It's true. It's true. Planet Neutral, how's it going? You would have fit right in. I missed the everyone is wearing Hawaiian shirts memo. Was everyone wearing Hawaiian shirts? Were they really? I wore this. I bought this shirt last year just for the expo, I think. I kind of remember that. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. And someone came by and said and showed me. One of the just random people there wanted to show me how he had the same shirt on as I did. It was pretty cute. Yeah, there's more than one of them. Yeah, this area is pretty, huh? It's nice out here. It's getting a little foggy. Planet Neutral, thanks for coming by. Were you at the FS Expo? I am giving a I'm going to take kind of a survey in my group and see if anyone is planning on going to the next one. See if anyone is enthused. Oh, I also read I think Frankie was telling me, I think you told me that Microsoft Flight Sim wasn't there. I read quite the post about it, and there was some very thought out thoughts. And I understood why they weren't there. They were working on updates for 2 sims. So I get that the timing wasn't quite right. So it was a toss-up between, well, do we go and say hello to all of the people, you know, support all the people that use the sim? Or do we stay home and try and get these 2 updates done? As a user, I would rather them get the updates done. Of course, it doesn't affect this helicopter, which would be nice. But, you know, hey, you can't have everything. Just can't have everything. Up to you if you show it or not, but late night photo of Gibbo's Hawaiian shirt on the final night in your DMs. Oh, I've got to check that out. We'll see. We'll see. I like how it's up to you if I show it or not. Ooh, that's a challenge. That's a challenge. That's still pretty family-oriented. I would consider that family-oriented. That is crazy. So it's not just Hawaiian shirts, it's two-tone. It's Hawaiian shirts with two-tone on them. Oh, that is nuts. That is nuts. Customized. You offered him $50 for... Oh, was that... Those weren't for sale? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Those aren't in the shop for two-tone? Oh, that's a one-up. Crazy. Wonder what it cost him. What it cost him to get that. That's pretty hilarious. That is pretty hilarious. I think you just didn't offer him the right price because, you know, everything's for sale at the right price and all that. You think he said $15 from China? They make clothing in China these days? Really? Wow. Crazy. So it would have been $16 here. I was so amazed when I ordered this shirt. It was more than $15, but after I ordered it from Amazon, like, you know, typical consumer. After I ordered it, I saw that it was made in Hawaii. This is made in Hawaii by one of the actual Aloha shirt makers in Hawaii. So I thought, wow, that's awesome. Absolutely like supporting them. That is cool. And it's another reason why it's super comfy. One of the reasons I wear Aloha shirts, it's not just because I'm over 50. It's, they're really great in hot, humid weather. They're like a really comfortable shirt. Because that's where they were made. What is all this I'm seeing here? Are those lifeguard stations? Those blobs? They probably are. They're probably lifeguard stations. That's all I can figure. Oh, AliExpress is what it is. AliExpress. So he probably just sent them the picture, and they did a mock-up and said, "How about this?" It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Pro tip: Kirkland Signature makes moisture-wicking, quick-drying, long-sleeve button-down business shirts. Kirkland is Costco? That's the Costco brand, right? Costco. Yeah, yeah. That is a good tip. Unless, of course, you never need a button-down business shirt. I don't need those very often. But that is a good pro tip. Because whenever I wear a long sleeve button shirt, I do sweat a lot. I'm feeling pretty good today. I think it's because the air conditioning is blasting in my face. Blasting right at me. Is that a golf course? Yeah, that looks like a golf course. What are we next to now? I had a I had a Costco membership when my wife used to take allergy medicine. She used to have to take allergy medicine like, I forgot what it's called, but the store-bought allergy medicine. Now she has better stuff, and so she doesn't have to take that anymore. I was going to see what golf course we're by. The Madstone Club, it looks like. We just passed the Madstone Club. Yeah, so it was when it easily paid for the membership when she had to take those, not Flonase, but We always keep some around for emergencies. She actually wears them when she gets bites. But then she found a natural remedy that works way, way better. She has allergies, grass allergies in Oregon. We live in the worst allergy place in the U.S., maybe the world. It's like, can be really bad if you're allergic to grasses. So, that stuff, I can't remember what it's called now. They also use it in making certain illicit substances. So you can't get it on the shelf in stores anymore. Anyhow, since then, because she doesn't buy those anymore, we don't really go to Costco because it's really crazy crowded. It is really insanely crowded. I also understand it's a good place to get a computer. Mountain juniper is worse than grass. Mountain juniper is, well, that depends on what you're allergic to. Patrick Stingfan is in Portland. Are you saying you're from Portland? I'm just 100 miles south of you. It's 100 miles down the road, if that's what you're saying. What are you doing down there? Oh, you're landing at an airport? Grabbing an airport? That's a pretty nice little field. Middle of nowhere. Long Island's the middle of nowhere. Oh, Costco Vision. Right. That could save us some money. Actually, could save us some money. Forget about that. Oh, no, you live in Phoenix. There are some middle of nowhere parts of Long Island. Yeah, when people say they're Long Island, I always think they live in like a big city or something, but there are some areas of Long Island that are very remote. You're asking, oh no, I don't live in Portland, I live 100 miles south of Portland. I see what you're saying. I'm just 100 miles south. In the home of the Ducks, Track City, USA. Portland recently was voted to have one of the best donut shops in the world. There's some middle of nowhere. Oh, I read that already. Oh, okay. We're just about at Southampton, where all that fog is Southampton, which I wanted to check out. That, for some reason, was done as part of the city update. They did a pretty big area. They did a really big area. That's it. That's it, Patrick Johnson. Correct. I've lived here a long time too. It's very weird because I've never lived anywhere even half this long. I think the longest place I lived before here was my parents' house. I lived at one of the places we lived. We lived there 7 years. And then in California, I lived somewhere for 5 years. I was there 11 years. In my last 5 years, I lived the same place. Everything else, the rest of the time, I was all over the town. I lived like 5 different places. Where I stayed in Portland was a hotel called the Alderwood. So that's a nice place, isn't it? I think the Alderwood is a nice hotel, if I remember right. So now that I'm over one of these city updates, and I can't see it. This is Southampton, and I can't really see it. I can't see much. It's very, very foggy. Very foggy. There's a baseball field. Where are the big houses? Aren't there massive houses out here? Isn't this where the rich people live? There's some middle of nowhere. Oh. We once stayed in a hotel in Portland. I can't remember now why we were there. Why we stayed in the hotel, because I do know people in Portland. But we were staying in a hotel, and they had a fire alarm in the middle of the night. This hotel had a fire alarm, and at least we thought it was a fire alarm, but it wasn't a fire alarm. It was a fire. That was scary. It got put out. By the time we were outside, it was pretty much out. But man, you've been in your current apartment for 18 years. We have been here almost 24 years. It just blows my mind, especially because we were thinking of moving for a few of those years. We were thinking of moving. You really can't see anything. Oh, there's the nice houses. There we go. Tennis courts, pools, swimming pools, movie star. No, that's Beverly Hills. I think we got some big old houses down there. Those are not hotels. Those are houses. And it's still not super sharp. Stories on the other streams. So I ate a sandwich. And it was nice stories on Joel. So I was at the hotel in the middle of the night and near. Yeah, I was just over on YouTube. Patrick was saying that he stayed in Portland at a hotel called the Alderwood, and that reminded me of when my wife and I stayed there at a very nice hotel, and then it was a fire in the kitchen. You know, it got put out. Seriously, by the time we were outside in our, like in the hotel bathrobes, because it was a real situation, like, get out. You know, something's burning. We're on like the 5th floor, ran down. We were in the back alley, and then they gave it the okay. They said, well, there was a fire. You can all go back in now. We're like, well, we're awake now. I don't think we're gonna be sleeping. How many people have had a fire alarm in their hotel? That's a show of hands. Red Heron has found a helipad. Is this somebody's private helipad, or is this on my roof? Oh, I think it's on my roof. I think yeah, that's the one I have on my roof. Right next to Heron's mansion. Hotel. Once. Dorms in college. Please smoke outside or cover your smoke detector. Ah! I needed my beauty rest. Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. That's such a college. That sounds like college. Please smoke outside or cover. Here I come. Let's see if I can get onto Red Heron's stream. Oh no, he switched. Switched cameras. That must be a hotel, right? Actually, it says, I think it's a government helipad. Come over for a drink, everyone. Oh yeah, that is huge. That is a huge helipad. How you say it out here, right? Huge. Because they probably have a lot of those luxury helicopters landing out here. The S-76. Is that what they were always flying in Billions? Billions, or no, what was the other show? Succession. session, they flew around in a pair. I think they were S-76s. H-160 definitely could fit in there. Let me move over. It's right by a parking lot too. There's a parking lot for everyone for you to park, and then there, grab your helicopter. There we go. Some other people come in. So Frankie's the only one? No one else has had a fire in their hotel? Wow. We're the only lucky ones. And everyone else is in VR. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I was going to look on the map to see what this is. This is... this is a U.S. Coast Guard station. The helipad is for a U.S. Coast Guard station. It's fancy. So must be just the helicopter that operates out of here. I don't see any boots. I don't see any boats. And it is definitely by some nice mansions. Where do you think the Coast Guard station is? That's why that's so big. It probably is a Seahawk probably flies out of this spot. I don't see anything on the satellite. There's no helicopter there. Nope, there's no helicopters parked there on the satellite, except for mine in the sim. We're right by Jimmy Airy Way. We are by Jimmy Airy Way. We are here. Let me go to the map. That work? Yeah, we're right here. So Southampton is just... Oh, that's not even the helipad I have marked. That's the Coast Guard station there. We are at some private helicopter. Some private pad for some person. The Coast Guard station is just there across the bay. We're at Shinkook Bay. It's coming out? Yes. And there's South. We just flew around there. That's where I was flying, right there near Cooper's Beach and Crider Beach and Southampton Beach. Right where we're on Southampton Beach. I want to go see this Coast Guard station. NYC around here is about 45 hours driving in traffic. You can pay about $7.50 for a heli out here, and it's about a 45-minute ride. But I ain't paying for that at that cost to stay here. A house, a pool, and a tennis court. And a helipad. A house, a pool, a tennis court, and a helipad. Turn the map off, dude. Come on, there we go. All right, let me see if I can find the Coast Guard station. And a parking lot. The house also, well, that must be beach parking. It's the other way. This whole row here. Yeah. That's fancy. Look at that. Look at that. Lots of tennis courts. The Master Joe Sandy Magic is over there on YouTube. Hello. Hello, YouTubians. Welcome in. Lots of magic hats. The Master Joe Sandy Magic just came in on YouTube and is flooding the chat with the magic hats. What's up? How you doing? I am now going to find the Coast Guard station across here. Top listing on VRBO. If I wanted to stay here this weekend, $29,000 for 2 nights. Oh my God. Well, if someone's paying $29,000 for 2 nights, then they don't really care about a $750 helicopter ride, right? That's not a big deal. Not a big deal. The Master Joe Sandy Magic, that's not the, you're not the magician I just met last weekend, are you? That's not the magician I just met. I just met a magician who's going to be at the Magic Castle. He's going to be at the Magic Castle, do you believe it? You could get a tiny cabin for about $3,500 for 2 nights. Well, if you've got 10 people, that's not bad. Is this where the Coast Guard station is? That bridge is kind of decent. I think we've gone here before. This is looking kind of familiar now. Are my landing lights on? No. Turn your lights on, dude. There. It sleeps 4. That's so incredible. That is like way more than a house in Hawaii costs. You get houses or condos in Hawaii for way less. Way less. So this must be the Coast Guard station here. I don't see any Coast Guard cutters. See no Coast Guard boats. I'm assuming there's a helipad here. I don't see it yet. My wind must be good too because I'm having no problem coming in here. Oh, I see. It's very faint. Very faint. Oh, I see the Coast Guard boats. They're underwater. I see the shadows of Coast Guard boats underwater. I don't think this is full photogrammetry here. I think this area was done up very good. There's our helipad at the Coast Guard station. Oh, did you hear that? Part of the new sound pack. Big thump. Big thump. Alrighty. Go ahead. Someone land on the helipad. It's right there for you. Oh, there it is. Someone switched to the Airwolf. That is the Airwolf. That's the helicopter they made into Airwolf. They added a couple of fake cannons onto that. And that is the Airwolf. It's the Bell 222. Gear coming down. Unfortunately, in multiplayer, the blades don't spin. Oh, look at him landing perfectly on that. It even says Airwolf on it. So he's even flying the Airwolf livery, or at least that's what I'm seeing. There it is. There it is. Got that was Patrick. Patrick, you got your Airwolf if you're still here. I didn't even have to switch to it. How nice. There's the H160, H125. There I am. I'm way over here. 407, H145, in pink. I have to check something for a second. This might get a little loud. I don't know why I'm checking, but it's just a thing. Oops. Uh-oh. My software froze. Oh, my software just got real slow. That's very inconvenient. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Bummer. My computer's getting tired of flying. It's getting a little tired, I guess. It's slowed way down using other software. Now we have a 45-mile jaunt, but we are going to pass Gabretsky. Brzeski Airport. We'll be going past that if you want to land. There are several airports you could land at. We'll be going past Brookhaven. And at the end of the 45 miles, we have a helipad that's altitude. Oh, looks like it's the top of a business. And then we'll be landing in Manhattan. And then our final airport, in fact, is Brooklyn. Seagas, Charlie Golf Alpha Sierra is the final airport. There's so many airports. It's right next to Kennedy, but it's not Kennedy itself. So many airports in this little place. How does this little town have so many airports? And we're back. What is all this? Oh, nothing. Okay, we've still got gas. We're still good. Awesome. Again, let me know if like the music's too loud or not loud enough. 'Cause I'm still having a little bit of issue with the sounds. I'm not able to run them the way I was. The sound device is not working. It pooped out on me. Yeah, look at all the docks. Everybody's got boats out here. All kind of stuff. Well, if I get up to speed, it's 45 miles. Brooklyn, Charlie Golf Alpha Sierra. That's what it said on my map. Did I get that wrong? Wait a minute. I know how to find out. Charlie Golf Alpha Sierra. That's our final airport. That's my final airport. It says Brooklyn. It just says Brooklyn. Oh man, I'm just going all over the place in my helicopter here. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Did the Master Sandy Magic scare everyone off in the chat over there at YouTube? Oh well, people are watching. No sleep till Brooklyn! Oh, I would play that if I had the copyright. YouTube might ding me just for that, just for what I said there. YouTube might think it's a copyright infringement. Every day they think I'm playing some copyrighted music. Wait a minute. He tried to tell you that it was a song about the Warriors, like the movie The Warriors? That's pretty funny. Gotta say, that's humorous. That is humorous. Even I don't believe that. Nope. I do not. Oh. Looks like everyone wants to go to this airport. No, it doesn't make any sense. Maybe he thought that. Maybe he was sincerely, that's what he thought. Right on the plan. Well, I don't remember. Were they trying to get to Brooklyn? Is that where they were headed? Okay, I'm still on the plan. I'm still going. Still going. Wow, you really see the dirt in the fog like this. The annoying dirt is really annoying. Their home turf was Coney Island, and the big gang meeting was in the Bronx, so most north to most south. Oh, okay. Of course it was. Title makes sense. Lyrics don't make sense, right? No. Maybe he never listened to it. Maybe he never actually listened to it. Oh, we're hitting some traffic. Starting to get in some air traffic here. Another airport. No? No. That's not an airport. Oh yeah. Coming up. Another little airport. So what freeway is that then? Do a little IFR for a moment. We would be constantly on the radio here. Constantly. NDFD Fire Rescue. Is that a boat? Is it raining? Something weird is happening to my screen. Oh no, that's just reflections. Strange reflections. I got most things worked out. It's working better than it was this morning or earlier today. Working better. That road looks pretty good. That looks pretty nice from this distance. Can't be too close or too far away. I think it's getting dark. That's part of my problem. It's getting dark out. These lights are working better. See if I can get this thing trimmed out. I should be able to go almost hands off. A little help from the trim. Oh, and NVM. This is probably the southern state. And it looks right. Oh, I think that was a 27. It's not the long end. Yeah. Oh, there's a helipad there. Helipad at that airport. What airport did we just pass over? That is Brookhaven. That's Brookhaven right there. I'm getting off again. I'm trying to follow my plan because it's a kind of a long stretch. A bit of a long stretch here. So I'm trying to stay on the magenta. Lots of boots. Oh, it's going to get really crowded. Name tags are going to be everywhere. That looks like a big sand dune. Oh, the 27 is a Sunrise Highway, Montauk Highway, depending on where. Oh, okay. A lot of industrial stuff out here, huh? As we get closer to the city. Oh, let's go out here. Who else we got? Ah, okay. Nova stuff is here. Devo Fly's here. Dyke. Marco Cobra. Platsky. Gamer 11 RM74 is probably not with us. Flying Teapot is. Red Heron is. Cobra's here. Did I say Cobra? Thanks a lot for coming along. And by highway, I mean expect 25 miles an hour. Yeah. Before midnight, really? It stays like that until midnight. Wow, the sim is just so inaccurate. The traffic is moving just fine. What kind of simulator is this? It's ridiculous. How can we even... I can't believe I've been flying this helicopter this long and I'm pretty much okay with it. Really does help to have better sound for sure. It's raining over there where Red Heron is. Turn your wipers on. Is that the helipad that I have on my map? Are you at the helipad that I'm supposed to be stopping at? No. Another airport. That is Long Island. The Long Island Municipal? Long Island, it's like Long Island Arthur. It's not where he's at, though. No, he's just somewhere. I don't know. He's hitting something. Oh, well, I don't know what that guy's doing. Let's go over here. There are helipads everywhere, of course. Oh, maybe he was at Bayport. Maybe there's a little stop at Bayport. So it looked like he was just in the middle of nowhere. Maybe he stopped at Home Depot. Home Depot. Oh, now we're getting into some roads here. Look at all that. See, those look pretty good. Those look pretty good. If I'm on the right screen, if I'm on my screen. Airport is there. There it is. Let's go right by the airport. Hopefully there's no one flying in the sim over here as I fly right over it, right in everyone's way. We're getting into some big stuff here. I just don't know how much advantage getting a new computer is going to be. Using 98% of my GPU. Wow, it's foggy. This might be closed. Well, it wouldn't be closed. I heard there was going to be some ground stops, though, at some of these airports because of the weather is getting so bad out here. One of the reasons I wanted to fly this flight, I saw on the morning shows that the weather was really nasty. Really nasty. If you have the CH701 installed, it actually has 3 airports and a bush trip included in 2020. One of the airports is in Long Island. Oh, really? Oh! I don't know if I have that installed now. I think I reinstalled that. I'm still being really eager. It's been months now, and I still have not just clicked everything to turn everything on. I'm still testing the sim. We're almost a year in. We're like 7 months in. I'm still slowly testing this thing. Is this thing gonna work after the release? I'm not sure. I'm just not sure, man. Plus, because you can't see it in multiplayer, it's not as important. It's not gonna come out right anyway. That's one of those planes that lands on a dime, right? I think that plane lands really, really short. Now we're getting into the nasty part. As far as for your computer. Nasty part for your computer. It's really stall oriented. Yeah, and I think it goes. Is that the one that goes like 80 miles an hour? But even I can land it. Even I can land on a short field with that one. Okay, just gave me some more light because I want to see this city update, city update 11 for myself. I don't believe this is part of it. We are in the ultimate stall aircraft right now. These are stall planes. This right here. We're in Brentwood. Or maybe Brentwood is the road. Brentwood might be the road. Brentwood in LA is very nice. Oh yeah, I'm getting some stuttering. It's getting it's getting overloaded a little bit, as per usual with New York. I thought maybe, you know, at some point a city update will make this easier on the computer. Maybe. Slow down, everyone's waiting. Brentwood is kind of thug. It's kind of thug. MS-13 stuff. Oh, no kidding. They're everywhere now. They're everywhere, all over the world, but they're even in Portland. They were in LA when I was there. They were like one of the most feared gangs. And they're in Portland as well. Don't see them as much. They're not as obvious in Portland. When I lived in Culver City, they were just a few blocks away, which was weird. Because where I lived, it really, like, no one was worried about it. You go a few blocks into their territory, and yeah, wasn't a good idea. Then when I became a driver, I drove a lot in LA for different companies doing different things, messenger stuff. And I would go into these neighborhoods not even thinking about it, because by then I knew that if I wasn't a gang member, they could care less. They really could care less. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you're not part of that whole thing, they really don't care. They just don't care. Also, at some point while I was there, they did a truce. I think that was after the riots. Some of the leaders got together and they did a truce just on their own. No input from any outside organizations that were trying to create less crime and things like that. None of that. Just the gangs themselves got together and said, let's stop killing each other. It lasted a while. Let's see if my frames come up this time. Yeah, my frames aren't coming up where I can see them. As far as I know, I'm still on live weather. Why are you... Oh, I did change the time. So when I changed... Yeah, that says live weather. When I changed the time, it might have also changed the weather. Because I just slid it there. Slid it like right there. I didn't slide it... No, that's still... The weather's live. Why do you ask, Marco? Getting some terrible performance. City is getting thick. Oh, also, there's a lot of aircraft out there. Your heavy rain with about 0.1 mile, tenth of a mile visibility. Wow. Let's check in with camera 2. Oops, change that to 0 visibility. What's he got? So about like that. Like that there. He's got rain and not a lot of visibility. There's a slider up at the top where you can change that. There's a thing where you can just turn that right on off. Oh, this is interesting. Now I'm into some very into. This looks like a big old pit. What is that? Animals? What is that? They're rocks. Those are rocks. Coming up to the next helipad. I don't know what it is. I don't know much about it. I'm thinking this helipad is on the top of a building. It looks like a business name. Like an insurance company? Altus? What is Altus? Is that insurance? Oh, there's a bunch of people there already. How did everyone get ahead of me? I thought you were all behind me. Maybe it's a parking lot, though. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Right here. Whoa! Holy mackerel. I cheated. I did the label cheat. Got a little mini mall here. Now these parking lots are empty, which makes me think we are back into the city update, because I saw another developer talking about how part of the city update they emptied all the parking lots, which kind of doesn't make sense. They took the well, maybe they took the cars out because they look so bad. People always complain about lumpy cars. Look at this, 2 helipads. 2 helipads for the price of 1. Ah, no, Redder! Look at that, we got here at the same time. Oh, nice. Awesome. There it is. Let's see if I have any information about it. I mean, it appears to be a helipad at a mall. Altus, USA. And they look on the satellite pretty much like they look here. Right next to Gabrielli Truck Sales. Extended Stay America, Long Island. Northrop Grumman. Oh, we're right next to the building just behind us is Northrop Grumman. Northrop Grumman. Northrop Grumming. This one here. Look at that. Right there. I've heard of them. Aerospace Boulevard. So obviously the helipads are for them. That's what the helipads are for. There we go. 23 miles to, I believe, Manhattan. Yes, 23 miles to Manhattan and then just like 3 miles to the end. So we're just cruising into Manhattan to see. I'm testing my computer. All right. Wait, is this Calverton? Is it? Is it Calverton? It says there's a Lowe's Home Improvement. We're near the 135 and the 495. That's kind of the closest junction. The 135. Oh, and over here is the 106. I don't see anything that says Calverton. Swedetown Village. Hicksville. Hicksville in New York. Costco. I bet you didn't even know there was a Northrop right there. Aerospace Boulevard. Landscape Supply. Anyway. Nah, NVM is not. Oh, okay. It is not. All right, let's take that map down and head on into town. Oh, wait. Actually, I was going to do one of these stretches. Stretch my back. There we go, about 10 minutes to the city. 10 more minutes. Uh-oh. Almost ran into somebody. Almost ran into Dave. I forgot to reset my trim again. There we go. All good. Going the wrong way. All good except I'm actually headed the wrong way. There we are. There we go. All good. Back on it. Back on track. It's currently so the Northrop Grumman factory maintenance facility that built most Tomcats and A-10s is on the north side of the island, which is what made me ask the question. Oh, okay. It's currently a drag strip. Well, I gotta say, sounds like they put it to good use. That's putting it to good use. Do they have any top fuel out there? I think they're 1,800-foot runways there. 18,000-foot runways. Yeah, that would make sense for testing their stuff. Crazy. So the drag strips are on the former runways. The drag strip. That only takes 1,320 feet. If they're doing quarter mile, the top fuel has changed to 1,000 feet, which I think is terrible. They got so fast they had to shorten the strips. You used to live in Calverton. No kidding. It's, you know, sometimes on this thing, you used to race 8th mile. I used to race quarter mile when in my youth. I would not always be at a sanctioned drag strip. The runway was on the old road map as a road. Oh, no kidding. Weather is still not the best. Still not super fantastic. So what did you race? What'd you have for the 8th? What'd you run? Did you have a actual dragster? Like a rail dragster? You don't care about proper. What did you race? I raced a GTO. My first car when I was 16 was a GTO. So that's what I ran. Oh, you raced bikes. Oh, yeah, that's scary. That always made me nervous. I won a lot of races when the car was pretty much bone stock. as soon as I rebuilt it, more people knew about it, and so it was harder to find people to race. And I never did get to test the rebuilt version of it. It ran a 1420 with like 293 gears and pretty much stock. Yesterday I watched a Modern Marvels episode about the GT. Oh, wild! A Modern Marvels. Was that the Ferrari GTO or the Pontiac GTO? It was the first muscle car. Wow, that's some nice weather out here. I'm kind of forgetting to go outside today. I'm very much in the helicopter streaming. Oh, see, this is looking nice. This is looking nice. Now you can kind of see the city update. Like, look how sharp that is. The whole history of it. You didn't look up what your old G would be worth now. Oh, I know. Trust me, I know. And I know where my old GTO is, and they won't sell it to me. The one I used to own would need about $50,000 put into it to be worth $60,000. Because it's really, they're worth a lot when they're restored and/or super rare. It wasn't that rare because they made a lot of what I had, but it had no AC, and so it did pretty well. But I think it needs to be gone through completely. They still have the paint job on it that they painted it after they bought it, and it's the same paint on it still. It's the same engine in it that I built, which blows my mind. I built that engine 40 years ago, and that's still what they're running in it. I don't know if it runs, but that's still what's in it. You don't know. My dad sold a 7442 to buy your mom's engagement ring 45 years ago. Wow. Wow. I got into drumming, and so I was not as into the racing anymore. I was slowly getting, I didn't want to spend all the money on the car, and so I finally sold it. I bought a second GTO a couple years later, and I kind of forgot that I even owned that one. It never was as good. When you were growing up, your car air conditioner was 480, 4 windows down at 80. Ah! I just froze. I hope I don't crash. If I crash, I don't know if it's worth restarting the sim. It looks like my sim's crashing. Hey, this new update is amazing, isn't it? Yeah, I think my sim has crashed. Am I still streaming? Somebody give me a hey. 5x5. That frozen picture is not... No? You're still here. Thank you. Only one person? Come on. I'm not touching it. I'm pretty sure it's crashed. But I'm gonna hang with it. I'm gonna hang. Yeah, it's frozen. I don't think it's coming back. But I gotta let it actually crash. Experiment. Fail. Well, it only takes 2 minutes to restart, so I could restart and go to the last airport. Is audio dead? You know, it's not. That's the weird thing. I am hearing it still. I still have audio. Oh, but I can't even get back into it. Like when I click on the window, it won't even let me go there. What if I Alt-Enter? Can I do that? Nope, I can't tab. I can't escape. There's no escape! Ah! That's so true, but we used to do that. Yeah, it just froze. If I go and look at the task manager, it'll say that it's frozen. Oh, here I am. I'm still just at the same place. Hit task manager. Sometimes it unfreezes it. And it says not responding. Not responding. So it's not going to come back. Why am I wasting? I'm just going to hit end task. I'm going to go to here. And, well, wait, let me turn this down. It could be a loud glitch. Could be kind of loud. There we go. Your sim just froze. Yeah, it's the scene. It's where we are. I knew this was a slight whisk. Red Herons is running like a clock. Wow, it got a lot quieter when I killed it. It got a lot quieter. So should I come back in or should we just watch Red Heron here? Where am I at? How are we doing? What's going on? We have 2 current viewers on the YouTube and several more. Oh, I've been going almost 4 hours. Okay, I'm pretty satisfied. And CTD. I hate anyone with CTD, but the thing is, to come back is a little bit silly. I would just come back to the foggy fog. I'm surprised it crashed in the fog. It can't even see what's going on. It can't even see what's happening. Okay, we're gonna let it be though, because I still have a little bit of troubleshooting to do. Although today went well, I think things sounded good. I have to go back and watch my stream to see how things actually sounded. I believe I'm just gonna thank everyone for flying along. Vicky Marco, Red Heron, Cobra. Let's see if I can remember who was here. Debo was here. Jesus, I'm drawing a blank. Spin around behind you so I can see all the name tags. Tom was here. At least let me land. At least let you land. Okay, Braino. I'll let you land. I'll keep it up. I'll keep it on you. Absolutely. It's the Red Heron cam for the win. You know it. So that's why my sliders were getting sticky on the software, the music software. Oh, look at that. There's New York in the fog. Nova Stuff. Nova Stuff was here. And about 10 other people that I'm drawing a blank on that are here every week. I really, really appreciate people flying along. Brooklyn and Manhattan Bridge, right there. There it is. There it is. Are you going to go to the helipad site? Check out the, what's it called? What's the helicopter place? Blade Helicopters? Oh no, we're going to go right to the helipads, downtown helipads, or Brooklyn helipads. Financial district down there. You've worked in almost all of these buildings. Have you really? Wow. I love that the windshield wipers are working. Financial district down there. I read that already. Sweetness. Yeah, everything works with the sim not going. Except I still don't think the blurps are working. I'm still not sure the blurps are working. Everyone on YouTube, thanks for coming out today. Thanks for saying hello. Last person to say hello was this magician that shut down the chat or something. I don't know what's going on there. That is some oddball stuff. Here comes the R22, the Bell 222. And now he zoomed way out. I can't read any names. That's Cobra and Tom. And beautiful New York in the fog. It's interesting the other day. Are they actually working or just going through the motions? Are they actually working or just going through the motions? The people in the financial district? Is that what you mean? We have Red Heron and Cobra and Klatsky left. And we're going to raid someone today. Thank you so much. Sorry about the... I don't know. No one cares, right? It's, sorry about the crash to end the stream. I think everyone's okay with it. I hope We will see you on the... Oh, they do work. They don't just go through the motions. If you were looking, they wipe like the bottom part of the screen. So the part that they kind of work. They seem to kind of work. The H125 really kicks butt over the 407, I just gotta say. As far as functionality. Hey, thanks a lot, Energizer. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate it. I'm really enjoying this. So this is part of the city update too. Also, as well. Looks very nice in the fog. I'm just gonna check this out. I'm gonna do this a minute. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Cobra. Oh, look at that. I never know if people are gonna enjoy going back to these places, but I liked it. So it still looks like parts of it are still have the set dressing for the rest of us. Fix the Chrysler building. Nice. Nice. There's the Statue of Liberty. Not a big change there, but there are some minor changes, actually. Oh, damn, the Oculus looks so much better. That is sweet. That's good. That's a perfect thing to end on. Hey, everyone, we'll see you Thursday. We should see you Thursday. Working on the flight. I'm going to be flying the 210 just because it's really cool. It's got some really cool stuff going on. So I'll be flying the Cessna 210. And we'll see you all then. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Wait. I still got to do a thing. Here. It's this one.
Thanks for watching Flights
Yeah, there
with
we
Joel.
go.
Streams ending, we had fun. Lots of joy, oh what a run. With Joe leading, we soared high. Through the clouds, we did fly.
That is nice.
Flights with Joel, what a show. Laughter, thrills, and fun did flow. Thanks for watching, what a ride. Flights with Joel, see you next time. That's with Joel. What a show. Laughter, thrills, and fun did flow. Flights for watching, what a ride. Flights with Joel, see you next time. From takeoff to landing, every mile, Joel made us laugh and made us smile. Come again for high flying fun. Adventures with Joel have just begun. So thanks for watching, what a ride. Hope to see you by our side. Join us next time for adventures new. Joel leading in the sky so blue. Flights with Joel, what a show. Laughter, thrills, and fun did flow. Thanks for watching, what a ride. Flights with Joel, see you next time.
Thanks for watching.
I'm not trying to zoom in, I'm trying to spin the knob.
And Lufthansa 462, contact New York Approach 1.